loads of athletic. On the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ball passes to DeRozan. It's good, and the assist that time from Ball.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. The 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it. To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality, but when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Now here's Collins. Young from long range. And it's Young again missing.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's DeRozan. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
Hunter finds Young. Pass to Collins. And here's Capella. 6 to shoot. And Collins with the slam.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. The shot misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Murray. Nice D from Levine.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The rebound by Murray. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hunter passes to Collins. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Hunter with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Hunter can't get it to go. Chicago leading. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Collins with a screen on DeRozan. That one goes in.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Levine. The 3 is up. Back to Vucevic. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter passes to Collins. Inside, Young. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Young's got his second basket of the game.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
B.A., he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him. Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player, someone everyone wants to play with.
Murray passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Here's DeRozan. Capella with a block. Levine with a steal. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Lets it go from 14. And it's DeRozan missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Capella draws the double. Down low. Hunter passes to Young. Back to Hunter. From outside the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
It's Levine with a drive. That's good from Drummond. On the assist by Levine.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Hawks on top. They're up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Hunter passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Capella screen on Ball. Here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got 7.
Good ball handler and passer. You love to see Hunter on the finishing end of these plays.
Ball passes to Drummond. Outside Levine. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Young finds Collins. Murray for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Will it go? Levine can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Vucevic with a steal. Ball against Murray.
Who's got ball?
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Five to shoot. And Levine, throw it down.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach Levine. Poetry in air.
Outside Hunter. Out to the right wing. Screen by Capella. Murray passes to Hunter. Launches a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. Levine. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
The Hawks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Hunter. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Murray. Goes back up. That one's wide left. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. On the wing, Levine. Give him 8 points now. DeRozan outside. Outside for Levine. The shot no good. Great D that time from Murray. Atlanta is shooting 55% for the game so far. And here's Collins for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Bogdanovic. Bay with a screen on Levine. He got it up. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Sadiq Bey out there with a Kongwu. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. Pass to Bogdanovic. Griffin outside. Shot clock at 5. The ball's knocked loose. Ball with a steal. It's DeRozan with a drive. Ball outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
Bay finds Griffin. Just 3 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Outside for Levine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Griffin, a screen on Drummond. Bay outside. Here's Forrest. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. Trae Young, he's checked in for Forrest.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks, Trae Young.
Bogdanovic against Levine. Pass to Drummond. Drummond double-teamed. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Okongwu. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Vucevic's shot is off. Atlanta has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's the 3. And Bogdanovic is good for 3. Bogdanovic has got 6.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovic up top. He's covered by Levine. Here's DeRozan. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
High post Young. Oh, Drummond with the block.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Chicago making some changes. Williams is checked in for Drummond. Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Beverly in for Ball. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Hey, with a screen on Beverly. Bogdanovic on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Vucevic with a steal. Caruso against Bogdanovic.
Come to me, come to me.
Caruso outside. Pass to Vucevic.
Come around, come around.
6 on the shot clock.
Hey, ow, 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 ow.
Here's DeRozan. And that's collected by Trae Young. Bay from long range. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Beverly on the drive. That shot missing. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 19 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Alex Caruso, Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Beverly in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
An explosive leaper, Collins, hangs in the air, puts on a show.
And the Hawks shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Murray passes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. DeRozan outside. Got a hand on it.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The kick out to Griffin. Collins with a screen on Beverly to the paint. And Collins with the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Caruso. Pass to Beverly. He takes it in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Quick first step. Beverly showing he's not just a three-point shooter at the offensive end.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Williams, and it's Zach LaVine in for Caruso. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
LaVine against Murray. Looking to get it going. The three from DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Collins passes to Young. There's the three. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Screen by Capella. Left side, Young. Fades away. Another three for Atlanta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And Drummond with the jam.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Pass to Young. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, Capella. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's LaVine for 3. And Young pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
4-3. And it's Chicago with a board. On the wing, LaVine, guarded by Young. Pass to Vucevic. LaVine with it, puts up a 3. No good that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
And so here is Chicago. Here's LaVine for 3. On target from range.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
Outside Murray. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised.
next one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Ball with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Bean passes the ball. Good D by Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Releases. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Vucevic, a screen on Van Vliet. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Van Vliet against Ball. And it's Trent in the corner. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet way outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
DeRozan against Pirtle. And stolen by Siakam. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
Well, you love when Siakam is affecting the game with defensive plays. Anticipation leads to transition.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Van Vliet, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup. Van Vliet's got 6. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Trent against LaVine. DeRozan. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Oh, body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
Here's Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. They get it back. Here's Drummond. LaVine wide open. And the Bulls with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Ball fires from way outside. And the basket by DeRozan.
Boy, firing the jumper as soon as he receives the pass. DeRozan doesn't give the defender any time to react.
Van Vliet attacking. Pirtle trying to get open. Scooped up. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
That ties it up. DeRozan's got 9.
Well, this is the shot that DeMar DeRozan has worked so hard on. He could always make the three. It's just become more a part of his arsenal.
And Barton throws it down.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Ball. Levine against Barton. Barton with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Anunoby passes to Barton. Out to the wing. Siakam inside. Here's Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
There they are, fans. Let's hear it one more time.
Van Vliet looking around. Siakam finds Achua. Van Vliet right side. Shots good by Achua. Achua's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Barton. Van Vliet's got 10.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
And Vucevic kicks to Drummond. The pass to Ball. To the inside. And stolen by Achua. Here's Anunoby. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
For 3, Levine. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Ball against Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. And stolen by Achua. Down low. The dunk by Achua.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago making a switch here. Beverly's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Levine against Barton. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Levine for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Levine's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
DeRozan. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in. The dunk by Achua.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And stolen by Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And it's Drummond missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Anunoby.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Trent kicks to Achua. Van Vliet passes to Achua. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors. Beverly for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can. All right, David, thank you. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Gary Trent. It's Boucher out there with Porter. Then it's Barnes. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
And stolen by Achua. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Trent. His first shot coming late. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Trent's got his first points in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
For Chicago, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Trent passes to Boucher. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll... And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Missed inside. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 13-point game. Here's Levine. Oh, wow!
Well, we know that Zach LaVine has tremendous hops. Nice finish.
Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto leading by 14. To the middle. Trent passes to Achua. And stolen by Williams. Outside, Levine. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Achua. Porter finds Trent. Boucher with a screen on Levine. Now Boucher, and it's sent back by Drummond. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Bulls moving the ball around. DeRozan passes to Williams. Back to DeRozan for 3. Levine, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Zach LaVine, with or without the basketball, such a dangerous scorer. You can see how prepared he is off the catch.
There's Porter with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. 1:25 left in the third. Outside DeRozan. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 11.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And the Raptors call time here. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeMar DeRozan. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Martin comes in for Gary Trent. Boucher kicks to Barnes. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Achua. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Levine. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Levine's got 11 in the second half. Barnes with it. This is a Anunoby. Three-pointer. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. Boucher's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball dishes to Drummond. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Here's Anunoby. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And Levine puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's Barton. Oh!
My goodness.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
As Zach LaVine makes these kinds of nights look easy, he has got everything in his offensive arsenal.
And so it's Toronto. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Toronto leading by 13. Barton passes to Pirtle. Back to Barton. Pirtle kicks to Barton. There's the drive, and Barton throws it down.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Ball against Barnes. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Unable to get that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Boucher the screen. Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Raptors, Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Barnes. And Pirtle sends it back. Pass to Anunoby. A 3-ball. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. And there's the drive. DeRozan for three. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 16. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic the pass to Caruso. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. To the paint. Siakam's shot is off. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Chicago. Here's Levine. Makes it off the glass. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. For 3, Levine. Now the pass to Vucevic. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Levine passes to Caruso. Kick out to Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. Takes it out to Siakam. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game. Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. Caruso looking for an opening. At the elbow, Vucevic. Outside, Levine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam passes to Van Vliet, and he makes good on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Yeah, this guy is cooking right now. Fred Van Vliet has found his rhythm, and the defense better step up here.
And here's Levine. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but...
Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, and Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the Raptors starting 5. Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. Fred VanVleet out there with Will Barton. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Collins with a screen on Pirtle. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Young. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Collins. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. It's blocked. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Anunoby.
Oh,
are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Screen by Capella. Hunter passes to Collins. There's the drive, and Collins with the slam.
Big guy can move. John Collins finds a way to get that one to go.
Barton outside. Takes the 3. Stolen by Capella. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The shake. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Capella, screen on Anunoby. There's Young with the 3. Outside Murray. Outside Hunter. Here he goes. They kick it out to Murray. 3 on the clock. Young from long range. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 6.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Screen by Capella. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Van Vliet against Murray. Here's Collins. Tries again. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to drop. Capella with the defensive effort. Collins finds Murray. Drives to the hoop. And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So for Toronto right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Siakam with a screen on Hunter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 11 points. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Hunter passes to Young. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Trent with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Siakam. Got it. Good job in the low post.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Capella, screen on Anunoby. Pass to Collins. To the right side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's a Kongwu. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate. Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense where he can knock down some threes.
So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he was in a great position with the Warriors and the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Pass to Forrest. Back to Bogdanovich. Barnes comes with a double team. Here's Forrest. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
You want to lead by an example. Bogdanovic leading the way with the assist.
Outside Porter. Back to Barnes. Back to Porter. Siakam outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Siakam's got 7.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
To the inside. Achua with a steal. Porter against Bogdanovic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Porter, the pass to Boucher. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's a Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot. Okongwu's got his first points of the game.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Achua gets the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Poke loose. Achua with a steal. To the middle. And Boucher, here we go. And finished off by Boucher.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Outside Bogdanovic. Picked up by Okongwu. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Achua. And down it goes. 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Porter's shot is off.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Trent against Bogdanovic. Here's Bay. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away, so use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Barnes passes to Porter. Achua with it, guarded by Capella. Porter against Young. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Achua. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Achua's got 5. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Achua with the dunk.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Porter with the steal. Here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Young against Barnes. Out left to the wing. Murray finds Young. Clock at 6. Pass to Collins. And stolen by Boucher. Barnes with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Porter's shot is off. The Hawks leading. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brett.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage, and for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, BA, man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Achua passes to Barnes. Now Porter. Hunter covering. Back to Barnes. Here's Barton. It's deflected. And they'll get another chance. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Barton's got 5.
Smart play there from Barton to establish himself on the inside to convert.
Outside Young. Right side Murray. Capella with it. Pass to Young. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Collins goes in. Now here's Young. 1:06 left in the 3rd quarter. Out to the wing. Collins outside. Pass to Murray. Going inside, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet comes in for Barnes.
Hey, yo, get on frame.
Bogdanovich against Van Vliet. Barton, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Barton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Collins. There's a screen. Outside Murray. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Achua with a rebound for Toronto. They've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Boucher. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Bogdanovich against Van Vliet. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Hawks on top, leading by 3, and will return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. Atlanta making some changes here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Griffin. And it's Young in for Bogdanovich. Young against Anunoby. Shakes him. They kick it out to Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. The 3 ball. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
On the take. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hunter passes to Collins. And here's Capella. Four on the clock. Murray with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Murray's shot is good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Pirtle with a screen on Hunter. Pass to Pirtle. The shot off that time. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Capella finds Hunter. Collins outside. Anunoby against Young. Fires for 3. A shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Knocks it loose. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside Murray. Pass to Collins. Siakam with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Down low. Here's Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Collins with a screen on Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Siakam. Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. To tie it up. Here's Pirtle, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
To the inside, Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
Pass to Siakam from deep. Offensive rebound. Siakam with a screen on Young. Back to Siakam. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
Young against Anunoby. Young, the pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Barnes. Murray. Yes!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Siakam finds Van Vliet to take the lead and nails the tray.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins with a screen on Barnes. Pass to Collins. Murray against Siakam. Oh, it falls!
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 1. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth. Ticks left in the fourth. Here's Siakam. Oh, no good! And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. Now it's time.
Chicago to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard position.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Now, here's Capella. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Hunter. Shoots over DeRozan. Off the left rim and out. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Young with no one around. Sinks the triple.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Now here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Here's Collins. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Young. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Levine for 3. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Murray with it. Now defended by Levine. Hunter on the wing. Inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter, and the shot goes down. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
On the clock. Murray, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And DeRozan kicks the ball. Levine, a screen on Young. Outside, Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy move.
And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Murray for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
And man, has DeJounte Murray blossomed, Richard, into a very special player or what? He's been terrific.
And this has happened because he's embraced having more responsibility. The minute you accept being a leader, the future becomes bright.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Hunter. And he lays it straight in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ball. No good on the shot. Hunter with some nice defense. Young against Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
And so Collins nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Al Levine, 7 points in the game. Beverly with a screen on Murray with 4 seconds on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
A springing athlete, everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He finishes with 9. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Levine can't hit. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Kicks to Murray. Back to Young. Collins against Levine.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Beverly for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. It's deflected. Stolen by Levine. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side. I like how Murray pushes the pace, pulling up for the shot right off the pass.
Good work there as it goes. Beverly's got his first points of the game. Here's Young. He has 6. Here's the 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Vucevic with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
To the wing on the left. Capella finds Hunter. 6 to shoot. Now Collins. Down low and stolen by Drummond. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Well, Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Levine. It's stolen by Vucevic. From downtown, Levine's shot is off.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Forrest passes to Bay. He kicks it to Okongwu. Goes back up. Pass to Forrest. Feeds it to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. And the Bulls call timeout here. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Bay to end the run. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side Levine. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Bay passes to Forrest. Bogdanovich wide open. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to DeRozan. Driving the lane. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Here's Bay. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Griffin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. And that is his first foul of the game. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Collins from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. I'll be back for the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. LaVine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Left side, LaVine. The 3. Cracks in the tray. LaVine's got 17.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. LaVine is at it again.
Kicks it out to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Murray works extremely hard on his game, and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Capella kicks to Young for three. DeRozan with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Over Young. Second shot opportunity. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Young dishes to Hunter.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
For three, Levine. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Crosses over, and he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Young pass to Collins. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks.
2 minutes.
Bogdanovich against Ball. To the right side. Levine deciding where to go with it. Off target with his three. And has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Murray against Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Vucevic with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ball kicks to Drummond. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
So he gets them both. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside, Levine. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Up top, DeRozan. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Collins finds Murray. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Bogdanovich against Ball. Puts up a 3. Levine can't hit. And there's the pass to Hunter. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Hawks lead by 2. We'll be back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. DeJounte Murray is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
In the corner, it's Capella. The 3. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Ball kicks to Drummond. Launches a 3. And again, Chicago. No good. The Hawks leading by 5. Murray outside. Capella dishes to Murray. Into the lane. Back to Capella. Hunter on the wing. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
A wide open look here for Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
That bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
He had a nice open look right there. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so natural. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Back to Murray. Passes it to Bogdanovich. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Wide open look here for Murray. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. With the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yes, Levine is a very good three-point shooter, but he prefers driving it. Don't see that in a lot of guards these days.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Young's checked in for Bogdanovich. Murray kicks to Young. Murray outside. From past the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside DeRozan. The feed to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
There's a screen by Collins. Right wing. And a wide open look for Capella. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic's screen on Murray. Here's Levine. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 8. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Murray on the assist from Capella.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Atlanta.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for DeJounte Murray.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Murray the pass to Collins. Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're behind by 9. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And Levine with the slam.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Young with the ball. And here is Capella. Shoots over DeRozan. Off on that one. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Now here's Levine. From the line. Drummond, high post. He's working on Pirtle. 6 to shoot. And the basket by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Here's Trent. Vucevic with some nice D.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Pass to Drummond. DeRozan against Anunoby. DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You have to put DeRozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Drummond with the jam.
And you see the body control of Drummond, undeterred by some physical D, now going to the line for one more.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Here's Levine, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball. Anunoby covering. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The shot's good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Deflected.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Siakam.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
And you have other methods as well. You can deny or you can just front the post.
And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 11 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
He launched that one from way outside.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred Van Vliet come right back at him.
The open shot, DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
19-footer. And the basket by DeRozan.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're reminded of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
Siakam the screen. Van Vliet the pass to Siakam. To the paint. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Ball. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Barton comes in for Trent. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Achua passes to Van Vliet. Back to Achua. Van Vliet against Ball. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 14 points for the game.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The 3 from Ball. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Chicago Bulls. An insane quarter. No one. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Will Barton is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Anunoby in at small forward. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Here's Levine. Blocked! And now the Raptors on the break. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barton. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine, and he drops the first. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys. The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. DeRozan into the lane.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Ball against Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded closely. Here's Siakam, covered by Vucevic. Clock at 4, and here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Achua. The kick out to Barton. Outside Anunoby. And Siakam, here we go. And Siakam with the jam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
Puts it up off the inbound. DeRozan for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Levine for 3. Here's Drummond. From from behind the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Offensive rebound. Achua can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Give it up for the man. Give it up once again to your north side crew.
Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Levine for 3. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
Barnes against Ball. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Ball finds Drummond. Drummond, the screen on Barton. Here's Levine for 3. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
Barton, the pass to Barnes. Back to Barton. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. Ball passes to Vucevic. Siakam with the defensive effort. The Raptors have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Anunoby on the take.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That one falls.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Anunoby. Achua with a screen on DeRozan. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Good on the bucket.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
3 seconds left. The shot won't fall.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Raptors out in front, up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for Chicago, Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point. The drive. Oh, wow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Here's Boucher for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's DeRozan with a drive. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Barton. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Grant, you think back to those Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Levine finds Drummond. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Trent's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Boucher against Ball. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Beverly's checked in.
I could not replicate those dance moves, folks. Let's hear it.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Levine passes to Drummond. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Drummond's got 8.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that one falls for Pirtle.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Barnes. He has 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Levine finds Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Drummond. Back to DeRozan. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. DeRozan's got 27 points.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Pirtle, the pass to Porter. Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 3. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That'll be a second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. On the wing, Levine. It's stolen by Trent.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
And the basket by Boucher.
Chris Boucher, when he's in the zone, his accuracy can be impressive.
Beverly, the pass to Drummond. Beverly with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Boucher passes to Porter. Jacks up a 3. And Boucher, the bucket, on the assist by Porter. Boucher's got 6.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
And the jam by Drummond. Toronto's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Boucher right side. Van Vliet against Ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
He's always pressing the action. Van Vliet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Otto Porter is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Toronto has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Trent with it. He's picked up by Levine. From the arc. Here's Pirtle. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Chicago trailing here. The 3 from DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
It's one of those nights where Drummond's been heavily involved, and he's responding.
Van Vliet finds Trent. Van Vliet against Ball. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Porter. Just 5 to shoot. DeRozan with the rebound. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Man, one guy's been getting it done. Fred Van Vliet.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Porter Jr. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Here's Levine. Vucevic against Boucher. DeRozan for 3. Unable to get that one. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Pirtle, and here's Boucher. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Inside. Yes, it's good. And it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
DeRozan, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to DeRozan. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. DeRozan's got 11 points here in the second half. Van Vliet against Ball. Van Vliet outside. Back to Boucher. Chicago grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Boucher.
Substitution for your Raptors.
Ball against Van Vliet. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
In attack mode, Drummond getting aggressive as the game heats up.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:50 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Levine passes to DeRozan.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside. The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
Van Vliet drives. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from to the Raptors.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Van Vliet outside. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Oh my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barton's checked in. On the wing, DeRozan. To tie it up. Another shot. Pass to Vucevic. Now Levine. To take the lead. Here's Drummond. Back to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Fires from deep. Great D that time from Barton. The drive by Van Vliet. Money.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
They get it back. Drummond. Money.
I love it. Clutch situation. Andre Drummond puts the team on his back.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And here's Siakam for 3. Off on that one. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post positions. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3 side. You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Here's Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Pirtle. Van Vliet finds Pirtle. Van Vliet wide open. Great touch on the 16-footer. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
Well, for a point guard like Fred Van Vliet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
Now, here's Collins. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Hunter. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He knows that they're going to be challenged when they go inside. He said the main thing they have to do is keep the ball moving and take the mid-range shot if it's there. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that work. Back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
It's about playing to your strength. You know what your identity is. Get to that aspect.
Now, here's Capella. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Capella sends a screen from Murray. Back to Capella. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Now, here is Young after Clint Capella's miss. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Trent kicks to Anunoby. That one wide left.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Young pass to Murray. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Here they come, man. Your north side crew.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Martin comes in for Gary Trent. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Achua. Misses in close.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Capella with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Collins finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And again, Toronto no luck. And it's the Hawks ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Collins setting the pick for Murray. And the pass to Young. Pocket 6. To the middle. Here's Collins. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam against Collins. Three-pointer. Achua, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta as they end the period on a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Back to Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. Out to the right wing. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Siakam. The kick out to Barton. Siakam a screen on Murray. From deep. Rebound Atlanta.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Collins trying to break free. Murray, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Siakam with it, guarded by Murray. Barton outside. Back to Barnes. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Siakam's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Barnes passes to Barton. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. And Young kicks to Hunter. Anunoby against Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Collins from outside. Barton with the rebound. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system. Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Murray. In the corner, Collins with it. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Capella. Shoots over Achua. And it's Capella missing. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Young with the steal. Murray scanning the floor. It's deflected. Barton against Hunter. Achua kicks to Siakam. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Barnes. And stolen by Barnes.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
For 3, Murray. He doesn't hit that one. Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Putting in the hours. Show them some love, fans.
2 on the clock.
No one to blame on that one, but it looks like that. You've got to take advantage.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
They got Scotty Barnes. Boucher out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Achua in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Okongwu with it, working on Boucher. Here's Bay. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now Achua still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
6 to shoot. Bogdanovich outside for Griffin. A 3 from Bogdanovich. No good. Shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Boucher. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Achua. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Bogdanovich looking around. There's the pass to Bay. Inside. Pulls up on the wing. Atlanta again missing. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
But they do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And Doris, it seemed to change the scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
Bogdanovich passes to Bay. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bay's got 5 points so far.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Pirtle. Trent finds Boucher. Launches it. For 3, Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. The Hawks leading by 6. Down low. And Forrest gets it to go. Forrest has got his first 2 points.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Birtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Fred Van Vliet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
Forrest passes to Bay. To the middle. It's tipped. Van Vliet against Griffin. And a missed layup. Hogs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Forrest. Bay with a screen on Van Vliet. Forrest passes to Griffin. Here's Forrest. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Forrest has got 4 this quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And finished off by Porter.
Rising to the cup. Porter showing what he can do.
Forrest passes to Bay. There's the pick. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. In the corner, Bay with it. Passes to Forrest. Lays it up and banks it in. Forrest has got 6 points.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The feed now to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Forrest passes to Griffin. Offline with his 3. And here's Porter. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And Porter putting it right back in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, on-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Murray the pass to Capella. For the 3. Atlanta gets it back. And here's Young from the arc. Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Capella sends a screen for Young. Driving to the basket. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now, Fred VanVleet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
Some changes for Toronto. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And Anunoby subbed in for Otto Porter Jr.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Capella with a screen on Trent. And Young kicks to Hunter. Capella at the elbow. The dish to Hunter. Here's Murray, and he drives in, and it's Murray with the jam.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's VanVleet. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Murray the pass to Collins. Feeds to Capella. Siakam pulls it in. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors. A 2-point game. To tie it up, and the Raptors call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about this.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. See if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pirtle with a screen on Young. VanVleet with it, guarded by Hunter. That ties the game.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Young against Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Van Vliet passes to Siakam to take the lead. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Shot by Collins, no good. And here's Toronto. They're on an 11-2 run. Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And that one, good.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Trent outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Fires for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
In the corner, it's Capella. You can't get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. For 3, Siakam. Rebound, Atlanta. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Murray. Money!
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Van Vliet against Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Beyond the arc. That one misses. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans